Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest thoughts and feelings about you. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. And this would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful good one. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest feelings and thoughts about you. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card, the Starborn. And what I'm picking up from his energy is that he honestly feels that you are a sensitive person. He feels like you're very mysterious. Like there's some things you'll share with him, and then there are a lot of things that are completely off limit. You're not spreading all of your business. You're not telling him everything that he wishes to know. So he does try to dig deep into your emotions with questioning you. And he's very good at manipulating his phrasing, his wording, so that you'll respond to him, so that you'll give him more information than you really intended to do. So you'll say something like, oh my God, I didn't mean to tell him this. I wish I wouldn't have said this, because he's very good at that. And he's tapped into the fact that you are a very emotional person, meaning that you feel your relationships. You feel your connections very deeply. If you are into someone, whether it's a romantic or platonic relationship, your feelings are in it, and he knows this about you. So being that you do have that sensitive side about you, and there's something even imaginative about you, he definitely imagines what it would be like to really have you under his full, control. Literally, he thinks about whether or not he can influence you to do and to be what he would like you to be. So because I'm getting water energy here, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces in the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus here, seen in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading, I'm picking up that strong water energy. Thank you, Spirit. So this person really wishes that he could have control over your emotions. So trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. The intuition is ruled by the moon, and the moon rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So those zodiac placements are quite significant here. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands energy, this is passion. Passion, very strong passion, fire energy as well. Representing those fire zodiac signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, significant. I want to first emphasize this, that he would like a new beginning. He would like to start all over with the connection, meaning that he would like you to see him in a new way, in a new light. He feels like you're going to start over with someone else, like you're going to just really dismiss the relationship connection and move forward. The Ace of Wands energy does represent travel. So he does feel like you're moving away from him rather than closer to him. He wants you to come closer to him, but he feels like you're moving away from him. He also feels like you're putting more time and attention into your career, your goals, and honestly, he would like for you to put your time into him, but trust your intuition. You know that you should put yourself first. You know that you really should be focusing on your natural abilities, your talents, and the things that do bring you bliss. You know that. So Spirit is encouraging you to trust your intuition and go towards this path here of continuing to create those new projects, to create out of inspiration. And really, he should be somewhere on the back burner. Like, he really should. This energy of the Ace of Wands is about you really putting yourself first and tapping into what really makes you happy and being creative. But see, he has this urgency to be recognized. He wants this full attention from you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So there's something that you went through that, was quite challenging. And you expressed that to him. And he feels as if he was there just so that you could share your thoughts, so that you could relieve yourself of that challenging situation, and he was there at the right time. He was just put there at the right time, and that's the way it is. He doesn't feel like you're into him as much as he would like you to be. So he wants to really be the one. I am picking up big time that this guy wants you to really honor him in some way, but you don't see anything that would cause you to honor this person. You are really putting source energy first, as you should, because your intuition is telling you not to invest too much of your time into this person, but he wants that from you desperately. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. His honest thoughts and feelings. Destroyer. So with the destroyer energy, what I am picking up here with this energy, as it does relate to this person, I can say this, that he is, he's intoxicating with destructive power, and he has a way now. And I told you I would be completely transparent with you. He has a way of destroying others' dreams or potential, just by his words, or if people really look up to him and they go to him with ideas, he won't blatantly say things, but he'll kind of, act like he's not interested in what you're doing. He'll say, oh, that's not a good idea because I heard that so-and-so tried to do that and it didn't work. Things like that. But Spirit wants you to know this, that you are the type of person that has the ability to release what is potentially destructive and prepare for a new life. So if this is a toxic relationship, you have the strength and the ability to let go of this energy and start on a new journey, a new path, and a new life. And I love the correlation and the confirmation with the destroyer energy laying naturally here under his message, where he know that he was a distraction from your pain. That's a very strong confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. As well as, the Ace of Wands, starting a new project, focusing really on what inspires you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here 4 of Wands. Lots of fiery, passionate energy here. And this is how he sees you. See, he sees you as very passionate, very enthusiastic is what he feels about you. He also feels like you're spontaneous, like there's nothing that you won't try. You're a risk taker. And he also is saying that you're temperamental, like you're moody. But it's only if, you feel as if he is doing something to you that is considered shady. So he does have a way of triggering you. So be aware of that. He has a way of affecting you emotionally that will cause you to react rather than respond. So the Spirit is encouraging you to take that energy that does not feel good, and turn it into a positive, constructive energy here, as seen in the 4 of Wands here. So he wants to connect with you. He would love to reunite with you, to have that feeling that he did have before with you. I feel like he thinks about what you're doing from day to day. Are you celebrating with family and friends? Who are you hooking up with? Are you going out to party, having a good time? Those are things that he does think about when he thinks about you. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings. I want this card here because it flew over there. So it's love. So he wants you to unconditionally love him. But see, you're on a path here. You do unconditionally love. But his unconditional is totally different from your unconditional. His unconditional feels like he wants you to do what he wants you to do. And that's not unconditional love. Your unconditional love is, I can love you, but I can let you go. Your unconditional love is self-love. Thank you, Spirit. It's passion. Yours is affection. Yours is attraction. He's deeply attracted to you, but he doesn't really understand the feeling, the energy of unconditional love. Thank you, Spirit. But this is how he wants you to love him, and accept him for all his flaws, which you're okay with his flaws as long as they are not infiltrating your spirit and causing you to feel uncomfortable. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here 6 of Wands. Oh my goodness, you have so much passion here that this guy is feeling. He's fired up. This is how he does see you, this 6 of Wands energy. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy. He sees you as the 6 of Wands. He sees you as like the victory. You're the prize for him. And he wants you, he wants to be recognized by you. And Spirit gave us this insight earlier here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. He wants this recognition from you. He wants you to call him and to give him good news about the relationship. Give him good news about how you're feeling about him. But see, you know what? He sees this potential in you. This 6 of Wands energy. He sees success in you, and he wants to be a part of your success story. Thank you, Spirit. But Spirit is again encouraging you here to trust your intuition, trust the actions that he has shown you, along with how you feel when you do connect with him. Do you feel as if he's being honest? Do you feel as if he's sincere? Trust what you are being shown. And if it's not something that will allow you to grow, to evolve, to resonate with your higher self and to live a life of greatness, then you must rethink this relationship connection. And you must, again, put yourself first here with the self-love energy. Thank you, Spirit. So, Group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful Group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest feelings and thoughts about you. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card representing here the vow. And with the vow energy, what I'm picking up from him is that he feels like you should be loyal to him. You do believe in loyalty, reliability, and transparency. This is what you're about, and this is how he sees you. And he feels like you should be loyal to him. But you have a doubt in your mind whether or not he's loyal, whether or not he is honest. So he's just really in his feelings about how you are dedicated to him. But there's some confusion here. There's a relationship discord, distrust, dishonesty, and betrayal in this relationship connection. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here the 9 of Wands. So with the 9 of Wands energy, very significant here. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising signs. The 7th house of relationships or the planet Venus. In his birth chart or your birth chart seen here. Thank you, Spirit. This is a relationship where you have had to place boundaries. You have had to put boundaries in place, and they are in place. You have persistent boundaries, and you're keeping those boundaries, maintaining those boundaries. Thank you, Spirit. Because, see, with you maintaining those boundaries, what he's feeling about you now is that you are stronger. You're stronger. You're not accepting just anything that he has to say to you. You're not. You're feeling even more support from source energy. You're becoming a lot more like self-aware. You know your strength. You know who you are. You know what you deserve. You know your self-worth. And that's what he's feeling right now. He knows that you're tapped in to who you really are. And he's afraid of that now. It makes him a bit insecure. And he's sensitive. He's in his feelings right now over this relationship connection. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This is what he sincerely feels. And Spirit just gave us that insight seconds earlier where we acknowledge that he's in his feelings. He's sensitive. It's very difficult for him. He's feeling lost over this relationship connection, grief, loneliness. And it's a very difficult thing to let you go because you are the one. You are the representation of the winning lottery ticket. Okay? With you, there is a good person, loyal, dedicated, sincere, honest. And no, you may not be perfect, but you are loyal and we're loyal to this person, a very good friend as well, dedicated to this person. Thank you, Spirit. So that's why it's very difficult for this person to let you go. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like you were out of the relationship emotionally before you were physically. So you had already made up your mind that maybe this is not the best relationship connection at the time. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here the networker. So with the networker energy showing up, I do want to point out that this is Gemini, air energy, Libra, and Aquarius, that social, observant energy. Thank you, Spirit. So what I feel right now is that because there is a limited connection between you and this person, so what he feels right now is that, maybe there's going to be an enhancement, a unity through you sharing information and you being more socially aware and sharing your empathy with others that truly deserve your empathy and not take your empathy for granted. He thinks about that because you're a warm-hearted person. And he took that for granted. He took your kindness for weakness. He mistook who you truly are. He thought you were for play, but he was mistaken. You know what I'm picking up from him? I feel like he's also the type of person that he conveys information only for personal gain. And he also spreads fear and falsehood. Meaning that if you're in a conversation about something really good, evolving, a glow up, a level up, an idea, creativity, he will inject, well, maybe you shouldn't do that because I heard this or I heard that, and he'll instill fear. And that will slow the process of, a positive, creative connection or project. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here the moon. With the moon card showing up. This is Spirit clearly telling you to trust your intuition with this guy because the moon does rule over the intuition. The moon rules over that zodiac sign Cancer. So Cancer is quite significant here in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart. Thank you, Spirit. So trust your intuition. He has shown you who he is many of times with his actions, with his non-actions, with his ghosting, his gaslighting, his dishonesty. He's shown you. He's also shown you love, but you saw more of his shadow side. So that is what he is reflecting, what is in his consciousness and in his heart. It's not who he truly is. There's a higher version and greatness within him, but he is not aligned with that energy. And it's not your responsibility or your job or your love that could even align him. Your love, you should always give and send him love, best wishes, warmth and compassion, forgiveness. You should always do that. But you will not be able to change him. He must align with those energies in order to change. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. Lightning. With the lightning energy showing up. This relationship connection and, the distance in the relationship and the separation is very shocking to him. He still hasn't wrapped his head around it because he didn't expect you to do what you did. He didn't expect a sudden change. It was a surprise to him, but there was an upheaval in the relationship, some sort of violence that did take place, whether it was physical, spiritual, emotional, it did take place. And because of that upheaval, that naturally caused a separation, because appreciation will bind, will gather, will bring together. But that upheaval caused this transformation within inside of you that led you to want something greater, something better. So this relationship is a part of your purpose in your life. And it's a purpose so that you can have even more compassion for yourself and for this person. And so that you can tap in to that self-love, self-courage, self-respect, and self-assurance, and walk with that higher version of yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His honest feelings, thoughts about you. And you have here the Ace of Coins. So with the Ace of Coins energy, this is earth and physical energy showing up here. Ace of Coins, earth and physical. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And the top placements of the birth chart. Sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. Let me point out that with the Ace of Coins energy, he sees you as physically attractive, like the most attractive person to him. That's how he sees you. And he feels like you're on a path now of you're on a path of gaining more financial wealth, financial security. You have a new job, or like a raise and a promotion and like a new income. That's where your mind is right now. Your mind is focused on that level up energy. There's a glow up here for you in your vortex, because this is what you have been thinking about. Because you thought about the time that you invested in this person, and now you're investing that time in yourself. And that's how he feels about you. He feels like now you have said, oh no, I've put so much energy into you. I am now going to put that energy into myself. And so that is what's giving him this loss, this regret, this grief, this feeling of being abandoned. But it is through his own actions that, this relationship worked out the way that it did. But it's for your higher good. So trust your intuition and continue to work on, things that bring you joy. Because I see here in your reading and in your energy that you are on the right path when you tap into that source energy within you. Send this person lots of love and white sparkly light and continue to move forward. So group 2, this does complete your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest feelings and thoughts about you. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card, the nectar. And with the nectar, so what I'm picking up from his energy is that he honestly feels like there's something deeper that he's missing with the connection with you. He feels like there's some details that you're leaving out. You're not letting him in on. And he wants to know more. He wants to investigate more. He wants you to be more deeper into him. He feels like you're holding back. I'm picking up that you are holding back because you don't fully trust this person. Thank you, Spirit. And until you fully trust this person, you will not be sharing more than you feel like he needs to hear. And he's concerned with that. He's deeply in his feelings. And he recognizes that the sweet energy that you do have, you have this warm demeanor, and he recognizes that. And he craves that from you. But also, there's this side of you that's aloof and it's distant. And you only share that warmth and that gentleness with those that you can truly trust because you have been betrayed in the past, by being, loyal to those who weren't loyal to you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest feelings and thoughts about you. And you have here the Ace of Wands. This is about a beginning here. He's concerned whether or not you'll begin again with someone else. You'll start over. He's very concerned about that. He's wondering if this relationship can be renewed. But you're focusing on right now, you're focusing on your career. You have a new project that you're working on, and this project is allowing you to put yourself in a position where you are aligned with your gifts and your talents. And this project is going to allow you to collaborate with other people. So Spirit is encouraging you here to put your energy into your talents, because right now you're feeling very inspired. So stay focused with that. He wants you to be inspired with him, but trust that is not the way you're meant to go. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. I replay our conversations over and over. So you're definitely on his mind daily, 24/7. He's thinking about the conversations that you did have. And not only that, he's thinking about the things that, again, you did not tell him. And I love this confirmation showing up because Spirit just gave us that insight earlier about you holding things back from him because you don't truly trust this person. Thank you, Spirit. And he feels like you're hiding something, that there's something mysterious going on, a secret. But you, on the other hand, feels like he's hiding something, and he definitely is. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. His honest thoughts and feelings. Fool. So with the Fool energy, he feels like this is how you see him. You see him as, he's the type of person that he'll use humor, to wound rather than to liberate. And he's in denial of his own emotional truth. Like he'll tell a joke and that joke will be funny, but it's to maybe to degrade or hurt a person's feelings. And you'll laugh because he's kind of funny in a way, but then you'll think about it and you'll say, hey, don't say that. That's not funny. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. So he's a bit of a comedian here, and he thinks about how certain things he would joke about with you, And, at first you would laugh because it's an impulse. But then you would think about it and you would say, hey, that really wasn't nice what he said about that person. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here the Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords energy, air energy is quite significant here. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in the top placements of the birth chart. And the Six of Swords energy, he just really feels like you're going to move away from him. You feel like it's necessary to relocate your emotions. And you feel like also it may be necessary for you to move and just move to a new space so that you can, release those old memories and energies. He's very afraid of this. You wanting to put him in the past and to go towards a more happier and brighter future. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here, girl with a snake. So with the girl with the snake energy, this is the empathy that you do have in you. And he took that empathy for granted, Spirit gave us that insight earlier. Thank you, Spirit. This is a narcissist that you're dealing with here. He's a narcissist. And, you were able to be charmed by this narcissist. Or even you felt like you were used. Thank you, Spirit. Which is why you had to place boundaries, keeping and maintaining persistent boundaries around yourself as it does relate to this person. I do love how the girl with the snake card came out along with the Fool energy here. This is a very strong confirmation. Your reading is accurate AF. Thank you, Spirit. Guys, quite charming, quite charming. He'll use humor to make you laugh, tell jokes. And before you know it, because you enjoy the energy of laughter, he's very deceptive with his character. Thank you, Spirit. Trust your intuition. You know who this person really is. Let's get more insight. His honest thoughts and feelings about you. And you have here the Ace of Coins. So with the Ace of Coins energy, this is earth energy and physical. This Ace of Coins energy, he sees you as very attractive. One of the most attractive and alluring people he has ever connected with or met. You are the most. Not one of the most. You are the most. The Ace of Coins lays naturally under the Ace of Wands. So you have two aces here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. And so this is a clear indication that this person feels like you are the one. You are number one as it relates to being connected to you, being in a relationship with you. He feels like right now you're on a new journey, a new way of seeing things. You have this rich, abundant mindset, and you're going for a new job. There's a raise, a promotion. You're investing now more in yourself than ever. Investing your money differently as well. He thinks about, you definitely having the potential to have the highest income that you would ever want. You have that ability, and he knows that about you. So be very conscious. I feel like this guy, he's into getting money. He really is not sincere. He does not have empathy. So trust your intuition. And I told you I would tell you everything that Spirit gives to me because I want my readings to be very helpful to you. I don't want to sugarcoat everything because that's not how life is. That is not the character of people. You know, there's yin and there's yang. You know, some yin energy may be higher, some yang energy may be higher. But this is what I'm picking up here with this person. Thank you, Spirit. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.